Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Richardson looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
No gain on the play there, second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. When they failed on that 3rd down play, that brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And the Rams had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down and goal to go.
Gibbs will score. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they drew it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it's just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Richardson.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Play action. Now Richardson. Got his man. It's Warren.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Galindo. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
At the 14-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Now he'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Now Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Dante Thornton laying himself out in the end zone. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Hold the ready.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 5. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And Richardson back to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On second down, they'll run it here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them.
A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18, 5, go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Now 3rd down and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away.
Formation for the Rams.
And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Now it's Richardson.
Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Again, it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Ready, set.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let it go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
A final shot before the half. Richardson
going deep for Walker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Warriors, 70.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
And he is going to have the Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for Rams.
70,
First down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll look to throw here. It's caught. Mitchell. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And space tough to come by there, so he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it.
And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Come on.
And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery.
will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
It's third down and 5.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place it and try to...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Shamar Stewart in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Denver. Now it's Horn. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now they'll audible to something else. 2nd and 13. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. George Kittle, 30 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking. Game as he sends that one out of bounds.
On the jump.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
2nd and 5. They go play action with Richardson.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Throwing now is Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
This is 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. It's Olave.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here we go. This is fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 tip. Panther 11. Panther 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output